7 at 1 blow. Retold by Freya Littledale. Seven at 1 blow. Once upon a time, there was a little tailor. He was eating strawberry jam on a bun, and he saw flies coming after his jam. Buzz went the flies. "Who asked you here?" said the tailor. "This jam is for me." Buzz went the flies. "Go away," said the tailor. Buzz went the flies. "Now you're going to get it," said the tailor, and wham! He hit the flies with a broom. He killed 7 flies, all at 1 blow. He counted the flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. "What a brave fellow I am," said the tailor. "The whole world must hear about this." So he made a belt for himself. On it, he stitched in great big letters, 7 at 1 blow. The tailor put the belt around his waist. "Now I'm ready to tail the world," he said. He put a small white cheese in his pocket. A little bird was sitting on his doorstep. He put the bird in his pocket too. Then he set off down the road. He came to a big hill and climbed all the way up. A giant sat at the top. "Hello, giant," said the little tailor. "I'm on my way to tell the world what a brave fellow I am. Would you like to come with me?" "Ho, ho, ho," laughed the giant. "You're a silly little fellow." "I may be little," said the tailor, "but look at my belt." The giant read slowly, 7 at 1 blow. He thought the little tailor had killed 7 men. He didn't know about the flies. "Not bad," said the giant, "but can you do this?" He picked up a white stone and squeezed until water dripped from it. The tailor took the cheese from his pocket and squeezed until water dripped from it. "How about this?" asked the giant. He picked up a stone and threw it so high the tailor could hardly see it. "Good throw," said the tailor, but the stone fell to the ground. "I'll throw one so high it will never come down." The tailor took the bird from his pocket and threw it up in the air. The bird flew up, up, up in the sky, and it was gone. Said the giant. "You are little, but you seem as strong as a giant. Can you help me carry this big tree?" "That's easy," said the tailor. "You carry the trunk, I will carry the branches." "All right," said the giant. He lifted the trunk onto his shoulder. The tailor jumped up on the branches, and the giant carried the tree, and the tailor too. It was a fine ride for the little tailor. He whistled all the way. But the giant grew very tired. "Look out," he called. "I'm going to drop the tree." The tailor jumped to the ground. He pretended to lift the branches. "What's the matter, giant?" he asked. "Can't you carry a little tree like this?" The giant was out of breath. "If you're so brave and strong," he said, "I dare you to come to my cave. It's filled with giants." "Why not?" said the little tailor, and off they went. Soon they came to the cave. 6 giants sat around the fire. Each one was eating half a cow. "What a nice place you have here," said the tailor. "It's much bigger than mine." "It's our home," said the giant. "We are very happy here. Now, you must be tired. Why don't you go to sleep on this nice big bed?" "Thank you," said the tailor. But the bed was much too big for him, so he got up when the giants weren't looking, and he went to sleep in a corner of the cave. At midnight, the giants thought the tailor must be sound asleep in the bed, so they took their clubs and smashed the bed to pieces. "There," said the giants, "that's the end of the little fellow who can kill 7 at one blow." Early in the morning, the giants left the cave and went into the forest. Soon they heard someone whistling. They looked down and saw the little tailor. "He's supposed to be dead," cried one giant. "He's come to kill us," cried another. All the giants ran away as fast as they could. The little tailor went on his way. He walked out of the forest, and he kept on walking until he came to the king's garden. "This is a fine place to rest," he said, and he lay down under a tree and fell asleep. The king's men saw the tailor fast asleep. They read the words on his belt, 7 at one blow. They thought the tailor had killed 7 men. They didn't know about the flies. "He must be very brave," they said. "Let's take him to the king." So they woke the tailor and took him to the king. "What can I do for you?" the little tailor asked the king. "There's a wild boar near a hut in my forest," said the king. "It killed 3 of my men. Can you catch the wild boar for me?" "I think I can," said the tailor. "If you do that, and 2 things more," said the king, "I promise you half my kingdom and my daughter for your wife." The princess stood beside her father. She smiled at the little tailor, and the little tailor smiled at her. "I'll do it," said the tailor, and he set out for the forest. Near the little hut, he saw the wild boar. The boar looked very big and very wild, and its teeth looked very sharp. When the wild boar saw the little tailor, it ran after him. It chased him right into the hut. The tailor jumped out the window and ran around and locked the door. Now the boar was trapped inside. The tailor whistled a little tune and went back to tell the king. "I caught the wild boar," he said. "You can send your men to kill it." "What's the second thing I must do?" "There's a unicorn in my forest," said the king. "It hurt 5 of my men with its horn. Can you catch the unicorn?" "I can," said the tailor, and he took a rope and an axe and set off for the forest. Soon he saw the unicorn, and the unicorn saw him. It was ready to attack. The little tailor stood still until the beast came close. Then he stepped behind a tree. The unicorn ran its horn right into the tree, and there it stuck fast. The little tailor tied the rope around the unicorn's neck. He freed the horn from the tree with his axe. Then he whistled a little tune and took the unicorn to the king. "Here it is," said the little tailor. "What's the third thing I must do?" "The last one is the hardest," said the king. "There are 2 giants near the river. They kill everyone they meet. Can you kill giants?" "I can," said the tailor, and he set off for the river. He found the giants under a tree. They were fast asleep and snoring. Zzz. The tailor filled his pockets with stones. He climbed quickly up the tree. Then he dropped stones on one of the sleeping giants. The giant woke up and pushed his friend. "Why are you hitting me?" he asked. "I didn't hit you. You must be dreaming." And they both went back to sleep. The tailor dropped stones on the second giant. The giant woke up and shouted, "Don't hit me." "I didn't hit you," said the first giant. "Now you're the one who's dreaming." And they both went back to sleep. The tailor dropped stones on both giants. He threw them as hard as he could. The giants woke up and began to fight. They were so angry. They pulled up trees. They hit each other with the trees until they both fell dead on the ground. The tailor whistled a little tune and went back to tell the king. "I did it," he said. "The giants are dead. You can send your men to bury them." "You're a brave fellow," said the king. "Remember your promise?" said the tailor. "I remember," said the king. There was a great feast. The princess and the tailor were married, and the little tailor was made king of half the kingdom. He always wore his crown, and he always wore his belt with the words, 7 at 1 blow. The end.